Your railcar is moving across the country right now. But where exactly is it, and when will it arrive? If you're shipping freight by rail, tracking your car isn't just about curiosity. It's about cash flow, inventory planning, and knowing when to expect your goods. Today, we're breaking down the real tools, the actual data, and what those tracking numbers really mean. Let's start with the basics. Every railcar in North America has a unique identifier, a reporting mark and number. That's your window into the entire journey. But here's the thing. The 6 Class 1 railroads, BNSF, Union Pacific, CSX, Norfolk Southern, Canadian National, and CPKC, they don't all track the same way. Some publish real-time data. Others, you get updates when the car moves between rail yards. Knowing which railroad you're on tells you what data you can actually access. The AAR, that's the Association of American Railroads, maintains the waybill database. This is the official record of your shipment's route, the carriers involved, and the rail segments your car travels. It's public data, but it's not real time. You get historical routes, not live GPS pings. If you need to know where is my car right now, the waybill database tells you the path it took yesterday, not its location today. So how do you actually track a car in real time? Railroads operate classification yards, massive facilities where cars are sorted, switched between trains, and inspected. When your car moves through a yard, that's logged. Major carriers publish yard reports and fleet data. Some provide customer portals. But here's the reality. Rail moves slower and less frequently than truck. You might get an update every 12 to 24 hours, not every hour. That's normal. That's rail. The data tells you more than just location. When your car sits in a yard for 3 days before moving again, that's not a delay. That's consolidation. The railroad is building a train with other cars heading your direction. That wait time lowers your freight cost. But if your car sits for a week or more, that's demurrage, and demurrage charges are real. Tracking helps you spot when a car is being held, so you know whether to contact the railroad or the shipper. Here's what most shippers miss. Tracking data varies by carrier and by region. A car on BNSF in the West might have different update frequency than the same railroad's operations in the South. Canadian National and Canadian Pacific publish different levels of detail. If you're shipping across multiple railroads, which most long-distance shipments do, you're dealing with multiple tracking systems. That's why working with a rail logistics provider who understands each carrier's data systems matters. The best tracking isn't just technology, it's communication. When your car is loaded, when it's switched to a different train, when it arrives at its destination, these transitions matter. Real tracking means knowing not just where your car is, but why it's there. Is it waiting for a connection, being inspected, on the active train to your destination? Those answers come from understanding the railroad operations behind the data. Your railcar's journey tells a story in the data. Learn to read it, and you'll know your freight timeline, spot problems early, and plan your inventory with confidence. Want to understand how rail tracking works for your specific shipment? Visit steelwheellogistics.com to explore real examples and connect with a rail logistics expert who can decode your data.